Another policeman was stabbed to death this week. Should Britain's police force carry guns or at least be given body armour? Phone Kilroy now on 081 977 3344 if you think the time has come to accept armed police on Britain's streets as a matter of course. And if you think ambulance personnel like those in Manchester should be issued with protection.
The Clothes Show in full colour, Sunday at 5 on BBC1.
Hello and welcome to Friday's Fun Day edition of Newshound. I'm preparing to go shooting today, as you can see, following in the pioneering footsteps of Henry Fox Talbot. Quite interesting, the odd shot taken unawares. You probably remember the great Josephine Baker. Well, Fox Talbot, who began the whole shooting match with his daguerreotypes and calotypes, took views instead of people. Funny enough, this camera always reminds me of Nico, and I wouldn't say he's unfaithful, but every time there's lightning, he jumps up and shouts, "I'll buy the negatives." Our two new contestants are here to play Newshound. You remember 3 rounds, and in the archive studio, ex-Deputy Chief Constable John Stalker is pacing his office waiting to interview the elusive Dick Turpin. And the winner of the 3 rounds goes on to play Paper Chase, and then it's your turn to play. In today's quiz call, we're tempting you with a wonderful holiday in Egypt. Right, let's get on with the game, meet today's contestants, and say a very good morning to Caroline Taylor from Northampton, who's a development officer for a national mental health charity. And facing the challenge of Anthony Goldenfeld from Harborne in Birmingham, who's a purchasing specialist. So, come on then, Caroline, tell me about being in the news.
Well, a number of years ago, I was a tramp in a touring theatre production aimed at school kids.
And, of course, it was captured on television. She was on Look East. One of the highlights of the year, that wasn't it?
Definitely.
Clyde James didn't include that one, I'm surprised. So that was the end of the career then, was it?
Yes, I think so. Looking at that performance, definitely.
Anthony.
Well, I could have been in the news because my mother went out with Brian Epstein.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, shattered a few rumours, hasn't it? Yes,
and also I won a week's lunch for a week for my colleagues at work by swallowing a whole packet of Fisherman's Friends in one go.
Oh, could we do the line? No, we couldn't, no.
It wasn't on film.
Another great line gone there. But thank you for the Fisherman Friends jokes. All right then, let's get on then with our first round. This round involves questions taken from the news over the past 7 days. 4 questions each, 2 for a correct answer. If you don't know, over it goes for 1 bonus point. Caroline, good luck to you. First question. Last week, cricketer Andrew Caddick took the first English first-class wicket of their winter tour. Where is the tour taking place?
In the West Indies.
It certainly is, in the Caribbean. Anthony, which country did England beat 15-14 in their 5 Nations Rugby Union match last Saturday?
Scotland.
Scotland, it certainly was. Thank you for putting that question in again. Caroline, have a look at this headline. Smile that says, I'm expecting. Which member of the royal family confirmed to the press she's expecting a baby in the summer?
Helen Windsor.
Yeah, get you another 2. Headline for you, Anthony. Major to face £1 billion arms deal inquiry. A scandal is brewing about an alleged arms deal in exchange for development aid to build a controversial dam in which country?
Malaya.
Yep, correct. Get you another 2. Caroline, Malaysia, but I'll accept that. Caroline, a charity which has recently changed its name to NCH Action for Children, reported last week that thousands of children are less well fed today than in Victorian times. What do the letters NCH stand for?
National Children's Home.
Yep, get you another 2. Going well. Anthony, 30 years after he starred as Harry Palmer in the films The Ipcress File and Funeral in Berlin, which actor is to repeat the role in 2 new films announced last week?
Michael Caine.
Don't you chuck spears at me. Caroline, the government's health and safety executive closed down a cancer research project at Birmingham University, that was last week, because of concerns over the researchers' use of which advanced scientific process?
Genetic engineering.
Correct. Anthony, which morning television presenter led an attack last week on the government's failure to ban tobacco advertising?
Anne Diamond.
Correct. Well, can you get any better than that? 8 plays 8. And as sure as a German towel follows daybreak in a Spanish resort, round 2 follows round 1. Right, music fills the air as we hop nimbly back to 1991. The rain didn't manage to drown the marvellous voice of Luciano Pavarotti as he played a free outdoor concert in London's Hyde Park in July. And just a month later, John McCarthy descended the aircraft steps back in British soil after being held captive for 5 years and 3 months by the Islamic Jihad. And time yet for another celebration, but possibly more muted, as Elizabeth Taylor marries again for the 8th time. She just loves wedding cake. The year 1991. What were you doing?
Well, my little cat ran away.
Aww.
And all I have left is his little tail here.
Aww.
It's the end of his little tail.
No wonder he ran away.
I'm
You were
looking
pulling
for
his
him.
tail off?
No, I wasn't. The other cat pulled that off.
All right, then. OK, Anthony?
Well, I started the year with a bit of a hangover.
Yes?
Um,
Oh, that's a sad picture, that one, isn't it? Dancing on the table.
and then I became a proper grown-up because I'd become a father in
Right.
December.
But I bet it wasn't conceived that night. Yes?
And that's it.
That's it, right? Says it all, doesn't it, really? 2 points for a correct answer, 1 point bonus can be picked up. Fingers on your buzzers. Listen to this.
I'm no classic lady, but I'm a woman, and this woman needs a little...
Right, who had a hit with that song in 91? Caroline?
Barbara Streisand.
No, it was not.
Oh,
Can you
no,
pick up
it
a bonus
wasn't.
point, Anthony? No?
Whitney Houston.
No. Lisa
Yes,
Stansfield.
I was going to
woman.
say. Oh.
Well, you should have then,
I
shouldn't you? There's no
forgot,
point
I
saying I
forgot.
should
You
have.
told me.
Yeah, I know. 'cause I told you.
No conferring. Have a look at this picture. On January the 6th, which tax did John Major announce would be... Yes, Anthony?
He announced the poll tax would be
Correct,
suspended.
that's it. In 1991, the author of novels such as Brighton Rock and The Third Man, Caroline.
Graham Greene.
Correct, died in the south of France. In March, England ended 11 barren years by winning the Grand Slam when they beat France at Twickenham. In which sport? Anthony?
Rugby.
Yep, correct. Listen to this song.
that I
You in there, Caroline?
Ooh, Stars by Simply Red.
Yes, Alex said the 1990 song was also the title of a million-selling album by the group Simply Red. Yes, Stars. Okay, have a look at this picture. On December the 20th, 1991, this man, Paul Keating, Anthony?
He became Premier of Australia.
Yes, I'll accept that. In 1991, Pan Am, one of the first airlines to be set up in the 1920s, went bankrupt. In which country was Pan Am regarded as? Caroline?
America.
Yes, as the national carrier.
Whoa.
In January 1991, what name was given to the operation by the Allies that launched? Yes, Anthony?
Operation Desert Storm.
It was indeed. Great scoring. 16 is beating 14 in Anthony's favour at the moment. That's the end of our look at 1991. And on we go to the final round, the Newshound Archives. Right, we now involve the law with the ex-policeman who used to help run the constabulary in Greater Manchester. Yep, John Stalker. He knows a thing or two about tracking down the criminal fraternity, so he's hot on the trail of Dick Turpin in the Newshound Archives studio.
Thank you, Ross. Dick Turpin has got away again, but perhaps not for long. He's become a folk hero in Essex because of his skill in dodging the law when he was leading the Gregory Gang, a bunch of housebreakers. Recently, Turpin teamed up with the notorious highwayman, Tom King, to prey on travellers in Epping Forest. Then, in a shootout with the police, Turpin shot King by mistake and killed a forester in making his escape. Since then, he's disappeared. But I hear that before he died, King gave lawmen information that suggests that Turpin may be living under an assumed name near York. So the hunt is on once more. And by the way, don't believe that story about Turpin making an epic ride to York. That was John Newison, another crook on the run, and he's been arrested. This is John Stalker, returning you to the Newshound studio.
Thanks, John. Right, questions on that report. 2 points for correct answer, 2 points off. If you give me a wrong answer, no bonus opportunities. Good luck to both of you. In which county had Dick become a folk hero, Anthony?
Essex.
Correct. What was the name of Dick Turpin's gang? Caroline?
Gregory Gang.
Correct, you're catching up. Who did Turpin team up with to prey on travellers? Caroline?
John King.
No, Tom King. Sorry, 2 points away. In which forest did the two highwaymen, Turpin and King? Yes, Anthony?
Epping Forest.
Correct, you're now in the lead. Who did Turpin shoot by mistake during a shootout with police? Anthony?
His colleague Tom King.
Correct. To whom did King give information suggesting that Turpin may be living... Caroline?
The police.
Yes, the lawman. Correct. King said that Turpin may be living under an assumed name... Caroline?
York.
York, correct. You were catching up towards the end, but it's not enough. 22 has beaten 18. Anthony, you've won. Caroline, you've got yourself the Chronicle of the Year 1993.
Lovely.
Been a smashing contestant as well. Chronicle of the 20th Century goes to you, Anthony. And, of course, you now get to play the most up-to-date quiz on telly. Let's play Paper Chase. have the questions hot off the press, and you've got 60 seconds to answer as many questions correctly as you possibly can. Overall winner at the end of today will win £100. Keith Humphreys is in the lead. He scored 14. That's what you got to beat. OK? Best of luck to you, Anthony. Big deep breath, and your time starts now. Which famous London hospital? Correct. Which company yesterday announced profits of 93? Correct. British aid workers where have been ordered?
Somalia.
No, Bosnia. Which country do the Winter Olympics begin next week?
Norway.
Correct. Which member of the royal family will travel by rail to the...
Princess Diana.
Correct. Over 100 people will walk 31 miles through where?
The Channel Tunnel.
Correct. A masterpiece by which Renaissance...
Raphael.
Correct. After 15 years, George McPherson has been sacked as presenter of which award-winning radio programme?
Farming Today.
Correct. An earth tremor measuring 3 in the Richter scale. Correct. Jet ski instructor Eugenio Madarel windsurfed 110 miles from where yesterday?
Cuba to Miami.
Correct. Where is the world's tallest roller coaster under construction?
Ireland.
No, Blackpool. Who admitted on a radio interview yesterday that his sons were having a much harder time growing up than he did?
Oh, no, Charles.
Correct.
Charles.
Which soccer player has been sacked by his club Heart of Midlothian for unbecoming...
Fashanu.
Correct. Fans at which football ground are to be given yellow cards for using offensive language?
Leeds.
No, Brentford. Gareth Granger was sacked from his job at a sheltered housing complex for allegedly stealing what?
Plums.
Correct. Plans to unravel Tory NHS reforms and penalise holders of what were unveiled by Labour yesterday?
Pass.
Private health insurance. The operation of the controversial CSA. 12. 12. Caroline was cheering for you there in the background as well. Right now, though, competition time for you at home. Win a holiday, you lucky thing. Today on Quiz Call, you have the chance to win a wonderful holiday in Egypt. You and a partner will fly from London to Cairo and spend 5 glorious nights at the Mina House Oberoi, located in the shadow of the pyramids and retaining the splendours of the age of the pharaohs. So, for your chance to win this trip to the land of culture and dreams, just answer this. Which river flows through Egypt? Is it A, the Seine, B, the Nile, or C, the Danube? Which river flows through Egypt? A, the Seine, B, the Nile, or C, the Danube? Call with the answer on 0891 339933, 0891 339933. If you're correct and selected by the computer, that glorious holiday in Egypt is yours. The lines stay open until midnight tomorrow. I shall be announcing the winner on Monday. That's it. Back page of this week's Newshound. Well done indeed to Caroline and to Anthony. Commiserations. Well done, Keith, though, of course, who's won the £100. Now, after the news, Children's BBC with Zoe Ball. 10:30, Good Morning with Anne and Nick. 12:15, you'll have another chance to see Judy Spires, her guests, including Larry Adler and the Cornish comic Jethro. And if you'd like to take up the Newshound Challenge, be right here in the studio playing the old game. Just give us a call on this number, 021 471 2939, 021 471 2939. Give us a call today. Or, of course, you can write to us at Newshound, BBC Pebble Mill, Birmingham B5 7QQ. Newshound, BBC Pebble Mill, Birmingham B5 7QQ. That's it from the back page of today's Newshound. Apparently people make their beds watching this show. I just found that out last night. Thank you very much indeed for watching this week. I'll see you later to round up the morning. Till then, bye-bye.